So you've done all your research, you've set a budget, you've got all your finances in order, you got your credit score up to where you can qualify for a lower rate, you've searched all over the internet and found what areas that you want to live in. How do you find the perfect home for you? When you go out and start viewing homes, what are you going to be looking for? That is what we're going to speak about today. Today, I'm going to go over some steps that you should think about when you go out to start viewing homes to decide which home is right for you. First step when out looking for a home is to turn on your radar. By that I mean, as you're driving to the home, start looking around the area. Understand, have you crossed the railroad tracks? Are you close to an airport? Are you close to water? How close is this home to a major highway or intersection? Turn your radar on to start getting a feel for the surroundings and things that may or may not make this the great place for you. As you pull into the neighborhood on your home search, start looking at the curb appeal of the home that you're looking at, as well as the neighbors. Does your home stick out as the nicest yard in the neighborhood? Does this home that you're looking at stick out as no one's touched this lawn in 20 years and everyone else must have kept the water running? These things are important because you can start to get a feel for what you're going to have to do to fit into your neighborhood and understand what it's like living with other people close by. Or maybe there's cars parked everywhere on the street and you're used to everything being kept up. Is there a HOA? Is there a homeowners association to look out for things such as this? These are questions that you need to ask yourself as you start looking for your new home. Get oriented with the surroundings. Understand which direction is north and south, east and west, so that when you're looking at the home, you have an understanding of, okay, this is the south side. The south side is going to get sun all of the time. This is the east side. So in the morning, sun's going to come through these windows, but in the afternoon, this side of the house will feel shaded. And the west side will have all the sun. The north side is where the cold wind's going to come from in the wintertime. But in the summertime, not a lot of light will come through the windows on the north side of the house, as the sun never gets to that part. When you're out doing your home searches, are you bringing one of these? Are you keeping a record of what you're looking at? Each house, you should be making notes and to understand, because after you've seen 5, 6, 10 houses, you didn't find your dream home on the first effort. So you can go back and check, okay, I like this, I didn't like this. Keep a record of what you're looking at as far as your likes, don't likes, what may work, what won't work, to make your process a little smoother. As you walk through the home, focus on what counts. So you walk into one of the extra bedrooms and it's purple. That's something you can fix with a coat of paint. But if the room is only 10 by 12 and way too small because you're putting 2 children in that bedroom, that's what counts, not the colors of the walls. That can be changed very easily. So focus on what counts. Is it an open living space, because that's the way we want to be? Is the main bedroom on one side of the house, the other bedrooms on the other, so that we have privacy? Or are they all together because we have young children and want to be close to where we can hear? So pay attention to what's important. Look beyond things that you can fix relatively easy. Test the systems in the home. Turn on the water upstairs while someone's standing downstairs to hear and listen. Is it loud when you turn on the pipes? Have someone flush a toilet in the other room. Do you hear that on the other side of the house? These things are things that will turn you off after you've moved in, but at that point, you've spent your money, you've spent your budget. And do you want to move at that point? Or are you stuck with this house that you didn't check out fully when you did your shopping? Listen to the environment as you're in the home. Can you hear cars going by on the street outside? Can you hear a train whistle off in the distance? Do you hear planes flying overhead? Stand out in the yard for 5-10 minutes after you've looked at the house to understand, can you have peace and tranquility in the backyard? Or do you hear a noisy intersection? Or do you hear neighbors being loud and partying? Understanding what you can hear in a house is just as important as what you can see. As you look through the home, think about privacy. Walk into the restrooms. Is there a window? Is it above a certain level? Does it have blinds? Is it smoked or frosted? Are the windows frosted? Think about privacy. As you walk around the home, think about what neighbors may see or may not see as they look in. Same thing with the yard. Is there a privacy fence? Is it standing? Is it leaning? Does it look to be on the neighbor's property? These things are an important consideration when looking at a new home and looking at a new space for you, because they could become problems later. Just because you're excited that you found the 2,000 square feet with the sunken tub, only to find out that you have no privacy living here and you're miserable, what's the point of having the features that you're looking for? Just because you love the hardwood floors, the open layout, the screened in front porch, make sure you walk the exterior of the home to look for any potential problems that may become issues once you've purchased the home. If you like the content that I've put together today, please think about hitting the subscribe and like button to get informed as I put out new videos every Monday. Also, in the description, I have put a link to my 7 tips to keep you from buying a lemon.